So this will be a quick 1 to 2, and our first TP would not be... Our first TP could be at the short-term high, but I'm most likely just going to run this all the way to Asia highs. So if price gives us an entry of this fair value gap paired with that mitigation, considering that ES doesn't take the high, then I'll look to take longs. But if ES takes the high, then I'm not going to be interested in taking this long. So I want to see an entry off this lower fair value gap, which is paired with that mitigation block. And the stop placement's a little bit tricky on this trade here, but our stop placement will be below the mitigation block. Obviously that first presented gap, I want to see an entry off the lower fair value gap there, because the upper one, the stop placement is not valid at all. Yeah, you can see this upper fair value gap. As of now, it's currently getting respected, but the stop placement isn't really valid from that upper presented fair value gap. And look at the risk to reward as well, it's not very good. So the only reason you would take this upper gap if you was to target the next drawn liquidity, which is buy side, which you can see at 965. If you target 965, then you can use this upper fair value gap, but I'm targeting Asia highs as my final TP, so it'll be a 1 to 2.5. So we just tapped the mitigation block on ES as well. So ES have that mitigation paired with a fair value gap, which ES just came out of. So we should start to see an acceleration towards this short-term high. I'll take off 50% of that short-term high, and then I'll close fully at Asia highs. You can theoretically target this point of buy side here, but there's a 4-hour bearish resting above Asia highs, and for this trade, Asia highs is the drawn liquidity. So I just took this with a quick 1 to 2.5. Obviously taking 50% at the short-term high would give you more of closer to a 1 to 2 or just below that. But it's still a valid trade to take, and we're only risking 17 handles on this as well. Alright.
Order filled.
So stops at break even and then close 50% of your position at this point. You can close around 60, but just move stops to break even, and we should see a draw to... I'm actually going to take off one contract when we take London highs, and then take one contract at Asia. Actually, yeah, there's no point, because London highs and Asia highs. So if ES takes this prior to London highs getting taken on NQ, then I'll take final TP. But I'm just going to use my final TP as Asia highs. There's no point. It's the sake of 2 handles. NQ will take Asia anyway. Okay, so I've just been taken out at break even there, so make sure you cancel your sell limit, etc. from that trade. So we secured around 26.5 handles on that trade, and it didn't draw to Asia highs. It just came to take us out at break even. $1K for the day, past the 50K eval, calling it a day. Yeah, lovely stuff. So easy gains, and that is us done for the day here. We're not going to take any more trades, and I know some of you are considering trading the second day of macro, and obviously the lunch macro, the PM, but it's NFP week, and I personally recommend that you don't, because The price action will be a lot cleaner next week. ICT himself doesn't trade after Wednesday, so the fact we're still trading, my rules personally, I trade after Wednesday all the way until Friday for NFP, because I don't have a problem with the price action after Wednesday. I find it still to be relatively clean anyway, so there's no reason for you not to be trading after Wednesday. I don't see the reason for that. But that was a quick 1-2 and more like a 1-1 because we closed out at that point there, so it was around a 1-1. That's all we got out of that trade, and then moved our stops to break even. Also, the stream quality today was good. Yeah, guys, I was also considering moving over to Zoom instead. My friend ICT Keswick, if you know his name, he streams on Zoom now, and he said the quality is pretty decent. I was considering moving over to Zoom instead of Discord, because Discord's a pain sometimes. Some people can view the stream on mobile and some can't, but with Zoom, everyone won't have any issues with viewing it. So there's a possibility. I'm going to check it out and see moving over to Zoom. A lot of people, other traders, also go live on Zoom as well, so I might check it out. There's zero delay on Zoom. It's literally 1-1, the same as Discord, so it might be better for you guys as well. But anyway, easy gains on the day, easy 26 handles, and we're done for the day here. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow for Friday, which is obviously NFP Friday, and we'll see what we get. Buy premium Zoom, yeah, of course. I'll upgrade the server or whatever, any cost, whatever, because I believe there's a max of 100 people at the start. If you upgrade the server, then you can get 300 or 1,000 people. So I'll boost that shit to the max. I've already boosted this server to the max, but I don't really like Discord that much, so I'm gonna check out Zoom. We trading tomorrow? Yeah, we'll be trading tomorrow, of course. I'm gonna monitor the 2 AM sessions, but not the PM. We'll see what we get. So anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.